live in Portland as the Trailblazers are about to... Go into this interconference contest. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. The Bucks will end the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
And they better be ready for a counterpunch. They're going to see some adjustments, and then they will have to respond.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Ball. The basket good off the... This is from Simmons. Ball's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Trailblazers. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Inside, and Markkanen throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Wolf. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Simmons looking around. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Now here is Smith. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Giddey. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Milwaukee leading by 4. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Wembanyama. He has 6. And he dunks it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Smith right side. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 21, airplane mode.
1:52 left to play in the first. To the paint. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Ball. Finished off the break. Ball's got his second bucket.
You can't be reckless around Wagner because he is always looking to be aggressive defensively.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Up top, Simmons. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 4 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Jones, no luck. .51 seconds left in the first. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Simmons.
Milwaukee foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's George missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Now George. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Milwaukee.
It's all
16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Milwaukee. George with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Over to the wing. Asenge. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity. But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Mobo. Second chance effort. Misses at the rim. Here's George. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timmon, that's good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Franz Wagner was asked to describe this game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three by Milwaukee. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mobo. Still without a basket.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Outside, Thomas misses the three. Milwaukee leading by 5. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Here's Shannon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Jones. Portland moving the ball over. It's Thomas outside. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Pass to Shannon. Here's Malawach. Lopez covering. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bryant outside. At the top of the key, Lopez. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Thomas. Outside for George. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
To the inside. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Asenge. Triple from the wing. Asenge's got a pair of triples in the second now for Milwaukee. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Thomas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Bucks have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now, here is George. He's got 8. Pass to Wagner. With the shot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Trailblazers trailed by 9. Now George. Giddey defending. And it's Wagner missing.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Right wing. Wolf shot's good. Wolf got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Giddey. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Giddey.
Josh Giddey. Assist.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Jones. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
3.
Wolf got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
It's taken away by Smith. For 3. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Another shot. Pass to Giddey. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Portland. They're scoreless since the first half. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Wolf, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Personal foul.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability. But not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Wolf. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Ball with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 15.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:02 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And for a 7-footer, Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Terrence Shannon at the line for one.
Going inside. Demon, that's good. Demon's got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Shannon. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Outside, George. With 2 seconds left. And again, it's Portland converted. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 14. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Out to the right wing. Shannon, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Here's Banton. Six to shoot. Wagner outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
And stolen by Thomas. Pass to Banton. On the wing, Jones. Here's Banton. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee leading by 14. To the wing right side. Pass to Shannon. Sinks the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Wagner left side. Unloads from 13.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Riley can't hit. Here's Demon. Here's Shannon. And another three for Milwaukee.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Pass to Giddey. And stolen by Wagner. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Back to Giddey. And stolen by Wagner. And stolen by Giddey. They double team Wembanyama. Smith inside.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Here's Simmons. And Portland turns it over again.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Pass to Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's Simmons at his best. So good at navigating the open floor.
Smith on the wing. 18 feet out. Giddey, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Oh, what a finish.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Fires the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
5 to shoot. Down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Milwaukee
And
ball.
GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with this win, it gets them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Simmons. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Here's Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And here's Jackson. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which